A Vietnam combat medic from the 173rd Airborne took his son to the VFW to buy his son his first legal beer in 1993. The son asked, "Dad, you never talk about Vietnam. Does it bother you?" The dad replied sarcastically, "It doesn't bother me at all. But let me tell you what I saw. Agent Orange is really clear, something like the color of this beer. Airborne all the way, we said it each and every day. Pleiku, Tula, Dak To. One damn place you never want to go. Going up that hill was hell. I still remember it well. The scout dog alerted with his tail. Warning, don't go up that trail. NVA didn't come to play. Wiped out Point Platoon right away. Proud men of the 173rd, also known as the Herd, stormed up the hill that day, but never walked away. The call for medic was clear. "Doc, come over here." I said, "Where the hell's the medic from the Point Platoon?" They told me he was blown away treating a wound. I know his mom and dad will write. I'll have to tell them of his heroic fight. Grab his 45 and gear. We need it over here. First patient of the day was Steve, from the Point Platoon I just retrieved. Head wound, I could tell. This young man is going through hell. As I treated the wound, his buddy told me, "Steve has a daughter only 3 months old. I'm afraid he will never get to see or hold." In his wallet, he carried a picture of her right next to his silver wings. 2 days later, I called to check, and Dr. G told me he died in Okinawa hospital. They did everything possible. Doc said he was a vegetable the second he was hit. I imagined his military funeral, all dressed up his Class A best, with his daughter's picture, silver wings, and Purple Heart on his chest. IVs were flowing, field dressing showing, tourniquets in place. Wipe that blood off his face. Put a plastic bag on his sucking chest. Hang on, Airborne. We're doing our best. You'll make it home, I guarantee. Grab my arm and follow me. PFC Washington lay dead. AK-47 in the head. Snipers in the trees. I don't see them, but they see me. A rocket exploded between Dan and me. Took a little while before I could see. Knocked us both to the ground. I can still hear that sound. His chance to play in the NFL just went to hell. Dan lost both his legs that night, but still wanted to stay and fight. He is tough as can be. He is airborne infantry. I didn't think he would make it through the night. Because of incoming, medevac had to cancel his flight. For many years, Sergeant Dan would call me on the 18th of November, a date he and I will always remember. Called just to say hello and thank you, Doc. Before hanging up, he would always say, "Airborne all the way." He has 2 loving children and a wonderful wife. Dan works for the VA, helping others make sense of their life. Blood gushing out of my head was a good sign I wasn't dead. Choppers tried all day and night, but when they got near, they lost their flight. Air support and artillery guns kept us from getting overrun. Incoming rounds hit the ground. I can still hear that sound. Puff did its magic all night. With every burst, we heard the sound and saw the bright lights. Flares lit up the night so we could see the results of our fight. Support kept the NVA away so we could live another day. We lost a lot of good men that day. Got a lot of them, so they say. We took another hill in October. One damn place you never want to go. I got busy the very next day when medevac took the wounded away. Never had a chance to say goodbye to those wounded warriors from the sky. Doc and the others go home today. Body bags are on the way. I kept that promise from me. You'll make it home, I guarantee. A Purple Heart upon our chest doesn't really help the rest. They say the paratroopers don't cry. Son, I think that may be a lie. Airborne troopers from above gave their country their true love. I thought coming home would be a thriller, till everybody called me baby killer. Son, when you meet a vet, shake his hand. Went there a boy, came home a man. Don't forget the ones that gave it all. You can find their names on the wall. It doesn't bother me at all, son. It doesn't bother me.
Ready?